Seat anywhere you're comfortable up here. So what's going on?
So there's been a history of domestic violence throughout my 11-year marriage, and I've kind of had it over the weekend. Yesterday was Sunday, because I've been sick since Thursday, and then Sunday there was an incident. Do you have a tray? Monday there was an incident. It's fine. Monday there
Plug it
was
in
an
right here if you
incident.
like.
I actually recorded the incident. I recorded the incident on the phone. There's terroristic threats. I told him I wanted a divorce based on what I know that has transpired through the marriage and the way he's been treating me.
Hang on. I got one over here. I'm listening.
So I texted our counselor. We actually have a counselor in common now.
Okay.
The one I used to do marriage therapy. And I texted her yesterday after what had transpired. And I said I needed to talk to her. So I told her what happened. And she goes, well, you're not safe. You need to leave, get a restraining order. I said I need to talk to an attorney because last time I got a restraining order 2 years ago, he emptied out the bank accounts, he froze accounts, he left me there was nothing in the account, nothing. So I said, I need to make an appointment. I'm going to actually file the divorce anyway, so I'm going to look for a high conflict. James is narcissistic, he's abusive, I've had surgery.
Okay.
Then he had a session with her. So she's actually willing to talk to you guys, because as I was on the phone with Kaplan, he's the attorney that I've retained, she happened to text me and she said, I need to talk to you ASAP. So he winds up getting on the phone with her. She testified to him what he told her this morning. And she's willing to testify because he thinks he needs a different level of care. He should get institutionalized. All he thinks about is killing me. He wants to kill me because I want a divorce. And they said I need to come in and get a restraining order.
Okay.
It's like if I don't do something, for example, on Sunday. I was sick Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday was his birthday. So I said, I can't justify spending over $200 at a steakhouse if I can't even taste the food. And he's like, well, since we're not going out, then you need to go to Walgreens to pick up my medication. I said, listen, I'm not treating for, so I'm not going to the Edison Moose Lodge. So I'm an Edison Moose, I'm an elk. It's your medication, why don't you just go? You can pick it up tomorrow, whatever. And he grabbed me by my arm and he's like, you better do what I tell you to do. What the hell are you married to me for? And this has been ongoing for years. And I've always been asked, why have you not divorced him earlier? Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what he's going to do to me. Like I said, I've had surgery, I've had prior restraining orders.
So when was the last time that you contacted the police?
Me?
Yeah.
I called earlier.
Earlier today?
Yeah, about 2 hours. I got off the phone with them 5:20 around. So between 5:20 and 5:30 I called. I said I had to charge my phone a little bit because I was on the phone for over 2 hours. But they said you really need to get in. That's what my family's been telling me. I am not safe. The counselor said you guys could call her or she could call you guys. But she said she has to file a complaint anyway because I guess according to they're not law, they're obligated if somebody says I want to hurt somebody or I want to kill myself. Like on Sunday he told me, why don't you just kill yourself? You're better off killing yourself before, at least I don't have to do what I have to do to get rid of you. Stupid shit like that. But I have everything recorded.
Okay. Aside from today, when was the last time that we came out to either your house or just any kind of incident involving?
You guys didn't come to my house.
Never did?
No, you guys have been to my house. You guys were in my house for the past 3 months because he kept on having, for 3 months through the summer, May, June, July, he kept on having panic attacks and anxiety because his health was failing. Because he had a total knee replacement, and because the total knee replacement wasn't recovering the way it should recover, he caused himself panic attacks and anxiety.
Okay.
He's not well. The counselor, so he sees a psychiatrist, he sees a psychologist.
Does he have any formal diagnosis?
he's seen several people, but he knows how to manipulate the system because he's got Asperger's. He told me, I had, like I said, I have all of our conversations. He told me he will manipulate the system. He will lie just to make sure he gets what he wants.
Okay. So, more recently,
Just yesterday, he threatened to kill me.
can you give me a little more context about it?
I told him I wanted a divorce. I think it's best. And you could hear the conversation. There was 43 minutes. I'm usually calm.
Mm-hmm. How did he say?
I know he needs help, and that's why I stayed with him for so long, thinking that I could help him get help. But he's just getting worse.
How did he say that he was gonna? Was it just outright, "I'm gonna kill you"?
Yeah, and if I don't kill you, somebody else will kill you. You will be taken care of. He told my counselor, our counselor, this
And that's
morning.
just a threat.
No, it's
from
not the first time
no.
he said
Hold on a sec. It's a threat after you had mentioned leaving him.
yeah, that we should get a divorce. At this point, he's just straight up abusive. He breaks things. He grabs me.
Do you have the recording of him saying that I'm gonna kill you?
I can.
You do.
And she also wants to.
Are you able to pull it up so I could hear it? I know you said it's a longer video. If you
I don't
could,
know why I would have to listen to it. And he told her even worse what he told me. So I don't know exactly where to go from here.
do you have your license with you by chance?
I haven't been home since 2:30. I went to a friend's house, watched her son. He's autistic, nonverbal, so I have him pretty much every day. I usually take him to my house, but today I was like, I'm just going to stay at your house. I'm not going back home. So I have attorney, Zoom call. I would have to probably listen to the 42 minutes. He even threatens to kill the judge.
Is that on there as well?
But I have to.
If you come across anything that's
Yeah.
plain, simple, and direct, just point it out to me so that I can just have it recorded, and then you can continue looking for the other parts. What's your phone number?
732. Oh, it's in 2340.
And email address?
ISA. PER. F as in Frank. EIT. Gotcha.
Those threats were made last night.
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning. Around what time was it?
9 a.m. Maybe earlier. What time did I text Mary? I texted the counselor saying I needed to speak to her that incident.
Just roundabout idea. You said around approximately 9 a.m.
Yeah, I texted her at 10:05.
Okay. And what's your husband's name?
Huh?
Your husband's name?
James.
James. Same last name?
Yeah.
Does he have a middle name?
Francis. Francis.
Okay. Date of birth?
11/16/74.
Phone number?
732-850-6058.
Same address as you?
I think it's conversation. He's gonna kill people. He had threatened me earlier. That's when I started recording.
And witness by the way you treated me throughout the years that you don't want me.
So he confessed he has been going to prostitutes.
Trying to get that money from me, I don't think you want to go there.
Do what you have to do. One thing you're not going to do is threaten me.
You're threatening me.
I'm not threatening you. I'm not threatening anything.
Bullshit, I'm not going to be a slave. If I have to kill people, destroy things to prevent myself from slavery, which is illegal, I have to protect my freedom.
Okay, then go kill people. You're threatening me and you're going to kill me?
Who's the slave owner?
You're not. What?
I have to pay $5,000 or whatever out of my pocket for money I worked very hard for with the health problems I have. That prevents me from living the life I should be living based
So you would rather kill your slave because I'm a slave?
No, I'm a slave. I'm a slave.
Okay,
I'm the one being taken
so you're going to
advantage
kill
of.
the owner of the
What?
slave.
I'm the.
Are you threatening me?
I'm the.
Are you threatening me?
Maybe it's the
It's
judge
not
who needs to be worried.
the judge needs to be worried? About what?
Maybe.
About what?
But how can a judge put a restraining order on me if we don't know who the judge is?
What are you talking about?
Maybe it's the judge, whoever makes the decision on that life should be at risk.
Really?
His life should be at
There's
risk.
no judge I'm pointing to. There's not one person I'm naming.
Right, it'll be the judge assigned to our
You
case.
can't assign that to a person, so how can they charge me with that?
They can assign it.
They can assign a judge, but they can't say my threat has any legal grounds at this point.
No, in a way you're indirectly threatening me. Which you have been many
You're
times.
threatening me by trying to take alimony. Why? Why can't you earn it? Why do you have to?
I'm not
to
threatening.
sit off-
That is the judge's decision.
You won't agree to it, will you?
No, I won't. I'm gonna.
You're a liar. You just said you would agree to it.
I said, if that was the case, if that's the only way you're gonna get divorced,
It's the only way.
right, then it means you do want a divorce.
I do.
So it's
I
gonna
still
come whichever
rather
way
do
it
it.
comes. One thing I know for a fact, you don't want to be married. Don't fucking threaten my life.
Don't
Don't
threaten
threaten the
my
judges.
life.
I'm not threatening your
That's
life.
money I could be paying for
Okay.
my medical care.
Okay? You've already
I don't
told
want to live here. It's
You've already
expensive to
told
buy
me
a
you
home.
wanted to kill me several times.
I can't take a 30-year mortgage out.
I'm just closing it. Who are you here to see?
You told me. Okay.
Do you know the name?
You've done that before.
Can you play it for me? Can you play it? I'll be right out. Excuse me.
We'll be calling them at 7 o'clock.
Hi, Mr. Hurst, Detective Payne, Addison Police Department. When you get a chance, just give me a call back at 732-259-6943.
Just have a seat over here.
Not harming somebody, but people are freaked out.
Are you gonna do something deliberate? Just to make sure you don't pay me alimony.
I would do anything to not pay alimony. Anything.
Anything. Okay.
Anything to not pay alimony. I shouldn't have to be slavery.
Don't tell the judge that.
No, you and your kid.
I'm not gonna answer you. I'm not gonna.
Your hands first and ask me when I've been on a bus. You realize I got people with a bad problem with that.
You mean if you injure yourself?
No, you and your kid.
I'm not gonna injure you. I'm not gonna injure you by accident. I don't come anywhere near you.
Oh, you snapped me.
That was 11 years ago.
18 years.
18 years ago.
August 13th. How quick?
On the dog's life, I tell you.
Why didn't you call the
They might as
cops?
well give me the death. I've seen you here. I'll kill me the rest of my life. They wouldn't.
Okay.
I'll say it until
When did I hit my kid?
I'll be in jail if I have to pay out.
Go.
I
And
gotta
I'm
be in
not going
jail.
to be in jail for the rest of my life. Even if I threaten your life, even if I tried to kill you, they wouldn't put me in jail the rest of my life. They wouldn't.
Okay.
They wouldn't.
Okay. And?
You think you're safe? Maybe I'm not safe. Maybe you'll go have somebody go after me.
I'm not that type of person.
Guess what? They better get it right. If they don't get it right, they'll be the ones that agree.
Are you consenting to threaten me?
I'm just telling you how
Are
it
you
is.
consenting? I'm telling you
I'm
how
not
it is.
threatening you. I'm threatening you that you try to put alimony on me.
I am gonna
everything's
put
okay.
alimony. The judge will.
You won't get it.
Okay, that's not up to me.
You're not getting anything.
Okay. That's not up to me. You already threatened the judge's life. And it's not the first time you've
What's
threatened
that
her.
wrong with this planet if I could? Huh? You know what? The planet's gonna do a good job blowing up itself.
Okay.
It might not even matter.
Okay, Mr. Low Self-Esteem.
Then he said his
Low
sisters might come out for
self-esteem,
me.
you try to take from me.
You took a lot from me. The only person that ever cared about
What did I get from this?
you got to abuse me.
I didn't get to abuse anybody. I was abused. And I was a counter-abuser.
James, you are a straight up narcissist.
No,
Everybody
you
that
are.
has diagnosed you has told me
No one
this.
diagnosed.
You are full
You know what she
control.
said? Why are you with somebody who you don't trust? Why are you with somebody you're afraid how they're gonna act? You have to avoid.
Exactly.
You have to
That's what she told me. Why are you with somebody you don't trust?
Why should I pay for this?
Exactly.
That's like the ultimate insult. They just want to laugh at
You know how many sorries I got from you? It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna go counseling. I want to be married.
Counseling?
All of this was lies. You manipulated me.
Manipulated who?
Me.
Oh, counseling is told me open my fucking eyes even more.
Thank God. And it opened up mine. Because you can see I'm a very different person today than I was.
I'm sorry. You say it again?
So they asked me to come on over here, just like you guys asked the police.
Okay, you guys are on the other side of the building?
Yeah, we're over there at the,
Okay, I'll let the watchman know.
Because I deserve
Now we're talking about
I never
prostitutes.
cheated on you. Right, you already know. You already know. I thought that's how I would feel about the next woman. That's what I think. Okay, then I'll make it easy for you.
So obviously I can kind of pick up what he's putting down with his words, but just for the sake of documenting, did he at any point make a direct threat stating that I will kill you?
If it's not me, it'll be someone. He said if it's not me, I will have someone, and you better watch out with my family. They're very vindictive people. And he told the counselor that this morning.
Okay. All right. So the reason I'm asking
There's
is
several there. Like I have dozens of videos and footage.
so the reason I'm asking is if that's the case, then we can locate that audio.
Yeah, things I have to go through them. It's not the first time he's done this.
I understand. But again, the reason I'm asking about that is because if he did say that we could review it, what I'll do is issue a warrant. I'll contact the judge, advise them on the
And I would have to
situation.
go through exactly at what minute was it said, and because I have to.
Okay. Is there any other part aside from what we already played, and him stating that if he doesn't kill you, somebody else will, and to be careful of his
I think it's
family?
towards the end.
Okay. Are those the most concerning parts of the dialogue between you guys, or is there other?
Because I am filing for divorce.
Okay.
And the moment he
Um,
gets served, he can't be living in the house with me.
Sure.
Crazy.
Okay, so aside from previous incidences over the years, I know that this has been going on for quite a while. In the last few days, few weeks, or anything like that, has he struck you at all? Kicked
No,
you,
he'll
punched
just
you?
like grab me. He's like, "You go clean the dog shit."
Okay, just kind of
He's like,
unwanted touching.
yeah, that's your job. Like,
Right. Okay.
why
All right.
should I have to lift a finger? I'm the main homeowner earner for the house. Like he treats me like he owns me.
Right.
Like
Okay.
I owe him something.
So what we'll do at this point is
There has been service like that. I think you should call Miriam. She actually spoke. She's our counselor.
Okay.
She started seeing him first and then asked him if he was okay with her talking to me. So her and I have been in contact for about 2 months now, and we speak weekly. So she'll have a session with him, and then
so with the therapist, where are they located
she
at?
has to, Metuchen, she actually has to, she said she has to file a report.
So she's gonna contact the Metuchen Police Department, just being that it's in their jurisdiction. As far as speaking with her today, I'll let the judge know that the
And
the therapist is aware of other statements that were made. I'll leave that to her whether or
of
not
what
she
was-
wants to.
what he told her during their session this morning. Yeah,
And just remind me again, what did he tell her this morning?
that all he thinks about is killing. He wants to kill me. His family will be sent to kill me, but he has thought about killing himself.
All right. So this morning, he told the therapist that he wants
has
to
thoughts
kill
of
you.
killing me. All he thinks about.
Word things.
All he thinks about is killing when he thinks about divorce. He also said he might as well kill himself if he's ever put in a position of having to pay or divide his assets or whatever the case is. I wasn't in that conversation. That was primarily between the two of them. But she actually wrote it down, and then she spoke to my attorney about it. And she told, she was just reading the comments. She's very concerned with his mental well-being. His best friend committed suicide September 30th. So I don't know.
Do you think that he's saying his suicidal remarks as more of just kind of to get attention, or do you actually have any kind of concern that he would commit suicide or harm himself?
Listen, his best friend, which we've known for many years, worth $7 million in cash assets, not even assets he would have himself, just in cash alone was worth over $7 million. Beautiful life, 13-year-old son. He hung himself, and nobody ever thought he would do that.
Okay.
So at this point, I don't know who's capable of it.
You know what? I won't have you. I won't have you. I'm not mocking you. I won't have you. Nothing.
Watch your fucking back.
I'm calling it off. This doesn't work. I am.
Watch your back financially. Go ahead, call the fucking.
I am. We're done.
They're gonna have to kill me.
The cops are gonna have to kill you? That's between you and the cops.
You're gonna get nothing.
I'm not threatening you. I don't threaten you. I don't threaten your life. I don't
Watch your
threaten.
fucking back.
I'm not
You're gonna turn
threatening
on
you.
me? Watch your fucking
How are they
back.
turning on
You're
you?
a piece of shit.
Does he
You're a
drink?
piece of garbage. My fucking mother, my father, they were all right about you. My sister, they don't trust you. You're not trust. You're an evil person. You're not a Christian. Okay?
No, I'm not.
You're not. You don't deserve what I've given you.
What have you
Please,
given me? What have you given me?
leave or face the consequences.
I am.
And those consequences, I don't think you want to face.
Okay. We're done.
Kind of seems like he knows you're recording and he's watching his words.
Right, you
It's
know,
my
yeah.
house. Okay.
You
I
know
don't
what's
have
recording.
to pay the mortgage on it.
Then
I
don't.
just give it back to the bank.
Then
Fuck
don't.
you. Take the fucking thing. Because if I don't work, it all falls apart. Any leverage you have is gone.
Okay, and what?
Gone.
You're
Okay?
happy because I
You want to fuck me. You want to make my life, threaten the quality of the rest of my
Isn't
life?
that what you did to me?
Watch your back.
Isn't that what you did to me for
Watch
years?
your back. Because if it's
No.
me's not going after you, my family certainly will.
Okay, let them.
All right?
Your family's coming out. Are you?
They might come after you, not necessarily me. They might.
Oh, I wonder why.
They might.
Why?
So you can clearly see there's just threat after threat
Right.
that my life is in danger.
Who was he? I think I missed it. He was saying who was going to come after you when he was saying
If
they?
it's not me, my family will come after.
His family. Okay.
So, it even told me that if I called the cops and the cops went to the house yesterday, that they would have to kill him to remove him.
Okay. All right. So
So I immediately contacted, I texted our counselor, and I said, shit hit the fan. I told James, after he forced me to go clean the dog mess. And then I said, well, didn't you see it? Why don't you clean it up? And he said, because that is your job. And he grabbed me by my arm, like,
Okay.
to like, place me.
Right. Okay. All right. So just to keep you in a loop on my side of things here, obviously we have domestic violence incidents going on.
It's ongoing.
Right.
It's just, and a lot of them are not
so
reported.
what-
They're just recorded, but not reported.
Okay. So at this point, what we're
'Cause
gonna
I'm
do.
afraid of him. Like, what am
At this point, what we're going to do is obviously we're going to document everything. I'm going to get the restraining order process started. I'm sure you're familiar with the last time. It's not up to the police department whether or not it's issued. We have to contact the judge, give her a brief summary of what's going on.
Right,
She'll
and
want to speak with you.
That's why the attorney, his name is Steve Kaplan.
Okay.
Miriam Silverman is the, but she said if I need any other indication for you guys to proceed, let the judge know that they could talk to her, because obviously he went more into detail with her than he went with me.
Whenever you speak to the judge, I'm going to put you on the phone to talk to them. Just you can mention that your attorney had offered that.
And
that
the
assistance.
attorney also said make sure you maintain the financial status quo on the divorce, because he will did do what he did 2 years ago. He emptied out all the bank accounts. He just,
So all those things you have to mention to the judge.
Right.
Okay.
I'm shaking just how I could hear his voice.
I understand where you're coming from.
I have like PTSD or something.
And you have had a restraining order in the past, right?
I've had two that were dropped under the promises to the judge that he would go counseling and seek psychiatric evaluation and be medicated if needed, and he never did any of that. And then he told me, what are you going to do, call the cops, say I violated the court order? The cycle of love bombing, control. The thing is, when James met me, I was pregnant with Anthony. And we remained friends for 8 years. And through the 8 years, 5 years later, I was pregnant with Alyssa. I was married at the time. So we were friends for 8 years. Then he found out I was going through a divorce, and we reconnected after 2 years of not seeing him, and we started dating like 10 months after. And he wanted nothing to do with, all he wanted to do was be with me for 8 years, and he kept talking to our coworkers. Even though I wound up leaving the company when Anthony was born, we stayed in contact with everybody. So I was like his prized possession. 5 years of dating, he even looked at me, not many incidents other than, stupid shit. Once we got married, it was, you owe me. I'm gonna help you raise your kids, it's gonna be my way. What are you gonna do? Who's gonna wanna be with you? You have 2 small kids, nobody wants, someone's food. Like, nobody wants that responsibility, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, 2 months later, my face is broken. And then the threats after threats, and what are you going to do when my family doesn't come after you? When the kids were younger, they're adults now. Alyssa's 19, she's in Tampa. Anthony's 23. It's kind of easier that the kids are older.
Yeah.
But she's in college, she'll be there. Even though she's here, she'll be here for Thanksgiving, she'll be here for Christmas. I was down there 2 weeks ago for her 19th birthday. It's just, it's terrible. My son told me this morning, you need to get divorced. I said, I'm afraid, and you know that. He used to tell me he's going to burn the house down with me and the kids in it. And I have that recorded from years ago.
How old is he?
He just turned 52.
And you?
No, 51.
How old are you?
He's 51. I'm 49. I'll be 50 in 6 weeks.
You said alcohol is not a factor in this, is it? That you know of?
No alcohol. He can't drink now because he needs to go for heart ablation. His heart went out of rhythm after his surgery. When he had his knee replaced, his heart went out of rhythm.
Gotcha. All right. 2 things that you're entitled to as a victim of domestic violence. One is the restraining order. The second is to get contacted by, it's called the DVRT, the Domestic Violence Response Team.
No, they've never called me.
No?
I've actually called them, left them a message 2 years ago, and they never called me back.
Okay. Are you interested in speaking with them?
I'm counseling right now.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do here, just initial here that I explained to you, your rights to a restraining order and the Domestic Violence Response Team. and then sign that you do want the restraining order. And then if you could just here, just either check yes or no if you want to speak with the response team, and then sign at the bottom, please.
So the response team is domestic violence,
Right,
the
it's-
women's group, right?
Right. It's essentially a group of volunteers that contact you all
I
for.
mean, yeah, they could contact me.
Okay. And then just sign at the bottom.
I think you could, well, let's see. It could seem like all these documents, I have hundreds of recordings, hundreds.
Hopefully that it doesn't continue or happen again, but in the future, don't even bother with the recordings. Just reach out to the cops and let them come right out to the scene.
She said.
Well, yeah, I guess
And I
then
would say
the recordings
no.
do help, but just make sure you call too, because it's definitely more direct and easier process if we're out at the scene and we can.
Right, but I was instructed that I needed to first talk to the attorney, make sure I know, because again, he is such a dangerous person and what he's capable of doing. I mean, his own parents got restraining order on him. He's been institutionalized like 6 times already when he was younger, and then he learned how to manipulate the system as he got older. He manipulated you guys 2 years ago. He said he wanted to commit suicide just so that you guys would put him at a hospital for the night so he wouldn't have to worry about, looking for a hotel or whatever. Like, he's just very calculated. He froze all of the accounts. I couldn't even go grocery shopping. I had let me tell you, it's. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about a 230-pound guy that's all muscle. He trains.
Mm-hmm.
He does peptide injections, testosterone, whatever the fuck he's taking. His mental well-being is just not right, and it hasn't been for a while. I thought I could help him, when we were dating. But he refuses medication. He refuses anything that'll make him he'll feel like he's less of a person, and his ego just gets in the way.
What's your phone number?
732-429-2340.
And the email is isaperfeito.
At Gmail.
Are you employed?
I'm self-employed. I work basically part-time because I have so much to do in the house.
The house is your.
It's built of hours.
Is that your place of work?
Yeah.
Your house? Do you know his social? If not, it's fine.
Yeah, probably.
What's his eye color?
Eyes?
Yep.
Brown.
Hair color?
Grayish, I guess.
How tall is he?
5'10".
Is he employed?
Yes.
Where does he work at?
Neurology.
What is it?
Neurology. That's also for 156.
156
58,
58.
173.
And where does he work?
Neurology.
Neuro, like
Neurogene.
Neuro.
Neurogene. He is the controller there.
Do you know the address?
They all work from home, even though they're based out of New York. There you go.
But he works from home though, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna list the home address then. Thank you. And when he said that the police would have to kill him, was he saying if they came to arrest him?
So what is he trying to say? He's gonna put up a fight?
Hopefully that's all. And how did you get notified by his therapist? Did she call you over the phone?
We both have the same therapist.
Same therapist. Okay.
We just do our
Gotcha.
counseling on different times. It's not
And
marital
what he
counseling.
said, was in a private session with her.
Right.
Okay.
But I was home and I could hear what he was saying.
Gotcha.
And then, so after their conversation, I texted her. I said, "Now you know exactly why I've been afraid of filing a divorce, because this is not the first time he's been saying this to me, and for the first time, I guess, he's been admitting to other people what he wants to do to me. Not just her, but his friends. He tells everybody now. I need to watch my back. I'm better off dead. And if he's not the one killing me, somebody else will." The fact that he's now speaking openly about it, and not just to me, to threaten me and to make me scared, that's a whole different level of, he doesn't give two shits about what anybody says at this point. He even told the therapist, "Go ahead, record me."
Is he at the house now?
Yeah, I have cameras in the house.
Does he have a criminal history?
Um,
Has he been arrested?
by you guys, yeah, and prior to you guys, yeah, when he was younger, I guess. You guys arrested him in Paramus. You guys arrested him 2 years ago. That's when you guys had to call St. Peter's to come get him because he threatened to kill himself, so he had a place to go for the night.
Okay.
He basically manipulated you guys, you know, and then my neighbor across the street who happens to be an EMT, he's a volunteer, his name's Nikhil. He's like, I cannot believe, like, that's James. Because he told me and he told Miriam, if I get a restraining order on him, he will sabotage his job, he will make sure he gets terminated forever, he'll post stuff on social media just to ensure I don't get anything. He thinks this is about money. This is about me being free and not living in fear. This is, you know, abuse is abuse. Enough is enough. I just can't. I need serious help.
Around what year did you have the last restraining order?
23.
2023. And that was in Edison?
June of 23. Yeah.
Does he have any firearms or anything registered to him? All of your children are adults and out of the house, right?
What?
All of your children are adults and out of the house?
No, Anthony lives with us.
How old is he?
23.
Still okay.
It was actually 22.
22.
In a way, I kind of just don't want him picking up my shit. I don't want him taking my laptop, you know, because I work from home also.
Yeah. So what we'll do when
Maybe I
again,
should go home first, and then,
well, if he's home, I'd rather you not go back there just in case.
okay. Hey, do me a favor, go into my office, grab my laptop, you know, just unplug it from the top and put it in your bedroom. Okay? I still have to go before a judge, so I might call you in a little bit. Because if he does get the restraining order, I'm not going to be home this time, so just make sure the dogs are either in the bedroom or my office or outside. And I'll give you guys a head up. Not a heads up, I have such a headache. Huh? I know Anthony's home with me. Yeah, but please grab my laptop, because I don't know what he's gonna pack or not pack. He'll make my life a living hell when I need that for work. Alright, thank you.
Do you know his email address?
James dot Pellacchia, Pellevcchia, James.Pellacchia@gmail.com.
right, so just to update you, I just got off the phone with the assistant prosecutor. Just before I signed the complaints against him, I wanted to just run everything by him. We're going to go with the domestic violence, terroristic threats, and then the harassment as well for the unwanted touching. All right. What we'll do now is I'm going to finish up my end of things on here. In about 5 or so minutes, we'll get on the phone with the judge, and then you can give your testimony to her, okay? Well, that's why you gotta conduct yourself in a bit more of a professional and decent person kind of way, and you won't have issues with the police.
And then he's gonna make up stories and say that I hit and this and that, and just to file a counter against me.
He can tell the judge all of that whenever he goes to speak with the judge. And I think with the history and all that, I'm sure that the judge will take all that into account.
My attorney said not to be worried about it.
Say it again?
My attorney said don't be worried about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because the attorney already heard the conversations where he said he would make up stories. He will do whatever he has to do to make sure he gets his way, even if that means he has to run. He said he would make up stories about my kids just to get the kids out of the house. It's their word against my word, right?
Right.
Who the fuck thinks like this? This comment, well, you're not a Christian. A Christian doesn't mean I forgive you and forget everything you've done to me. I am a Christian. Just that doesn't mean I have to tolerate and be submissive. That's not biblical.
Yeah.
Because I'm always out to church. I'm prayer groups.
He's just trying to get a rise out of you.
Yeah.
That's all. All right, let's see.
He's trying to see if I'll snap.
30 degrees from so it's 22C12-3B.
Is Frank a police officer yet? Frank Todd's son. Frank.
I don't think so.
Yeah. The detective came to my house and interviewed me. Frank Todd. Do you know who he is?
Sure.
He's my next door neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He literally lives right next door to me.
Nice. Your name's spelled Isabel, right?
45 minutes. Just received the call on the bus driver, Bridgewater in Northtown, he's passing the old code by the Taco Bell. It's a waiting on Ronald 83, Victor with P Foxtrot. Starting at extremely hurry with the speed, moving in on the lane. Again, this is Bridgewater in Northtown, passing the old code by the Taco Bell. Ronald 83, Victor with P Foxtrot, is a white Nissan 370. Driving at a high rate of speed, moving in and out of the vehicle.
was Darian.
Hutchinson?
Darian?
What's the last name? You got a couple.
Caesar's son.
Oh, Perlino?
Yeah, Brian.
He's doing good. I don't know him too well. I only worked with him for a little bit.
He graduated with Anthony.
Nice.
I actually just got off the phone with his father. Mentioned late night class came out. It's funny. I know there's a little baby boy.
Darian?
Solano, yeah.
He does? He's a baby boy. How old is he?
He's Anthony's age. They're 2020 friends.
Nice.
He's 23.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I've known Darian since elementary school, I guess. His father and I, his father's been on mechanic for many years. Every now and then, I just pass by the shop just to say hi. I was just with him not too long ago. And he keeps sending me pictures and videos of his grandson. I was like, yeah, I can't wait. Anthony's already saving money for an engagement ring. Dear Lord, being grandparents in the next 3-4 years. I'm looking forward to that.
It's a good time, from what my parents told me.
I was telling Miriam that was like, she's like, so what got you to this point now? I said, aside from the tremendous fear and weekend after weekend of this bullshit, like, Anthony's asked me to help him like look for a ring and how much should I spend, you know, stuff like that. And then I think about, okay, I'm hitting 50. I'm gonna have grandchildren. Do I really want to raise my grandchildren in this environment? The kids can't stand it. He's
Yeah,
very abusive towards my kids. He's like, you're not my fucking kids. Go live with your fucking father if you don't like it. You don't like the way you treat your mother. Go live with your father.
I'm sure they wouldn't even allow their kids to be around that.
So, I don't know. Yeah. So crazy.
When he made that statement about the judge, he was talking about whichever judge issued a restraining order, right?
Yeah, and I said, I don't know if there's a role. Like, well, we don't have a judge's name. Well, the judge is the judge. Does he need a name? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's. He's been getting worse and worse as the years go by. Like, he needs to be in such control of everything that goes on in his life to the point that he's willing to kill people. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Must be all that Dexter that he watches. I never watched one episode, so I watched it here and there in passing when he's watching it. I'm not a fan of any of that. And he's experimenting with peptides that he buys online, so I don't know if that's fucking with his mind. Like, I don't know what is going on. Thought of divorcing me to him, aside from being his little prize, is also that it has to do with he needs the money for his health care because none of his health care is approved by the FDA, so it's not covered by insurance. Everything's out of pocket. Whatever that means, and he needs that money because it's very expensive. I don't know just what he injects himself with.
Sounds like it's going to be his problem soon.
Why?
He's not going to have anybody to help him out. Treat your family like that, nobody's going to help you.
He only has one sister, he has a sister in Indiana and a sister in England. So when we already got married, his family was already not involved. He already made his family hate me. And Miriam actually told me today, do you think he isolated you from all of his friends, like, don't you think it's odd that he's always around your family, all of the parties are with your family, but you're never around his family? He made his friends and family hate me to the point where they never even wanted to associate with me or be around me or take me around them, to the point where they don't even know who's telling the truth.
It's very common, unfortunately.
Is it? Have I been that naive?
Well, that's also very common, people thinking that as well. I mean, you get into a relationship, you've been in a relationship for so long, there's kids involved that you try to make it work for, there's your own
So
personal reasons you try to...
sisters were saying that I was using him, that I was a gold digger.
Well,
I made
that's...
more money than him at one
You can
point.
imagine the dialogue that he had with his family regarding you, you know what I mean? They're getting one side of the story and they're going to make their judgment based on that. It's unfortunate, but it is very common.
Like, it's always my friends at the house, it's always my family at the house, it's always my pool players. And my pool players range from the ages of 21 to 93. 93 is the eldest that I have on my team. I have a few 85-year-olds, 84, 85-year-olds on my pool team. It's a lot of fun. And they like having the young girl, you know, even though I'm not young. To them, I guess I'm young. They all come to my house, we shoot pool together. I cook dinner for everybody. If I have extra meals, I take it to their houses. If they're sick, I cook for them. Sometimes I bring their laundry, get it done to get back. So have I been this naive to what James was trying to do?
It's hard to say without knowing the full extent and context of your relationship, but from the outside looking in, it seems so.
Much anger and sweat. Like, all I said was, listen, I think we need to get divorced. Like, it's just getting to a point where we can't even tolerate each other. We are not in the same room. Like, we don't sleep together. We don't eat together. We've never eaten together, as a matter of fact. Even when we were dating. Because he has this regimentation, so he needs to spike meals, so he has his own schedule. And even as a family, like, I would sit down in the living room with the kids, or I would sit down in the kitchen and have dinner with them, and he never joined us. And he said, oh, it's my workout schedule, or it's my meal plan. How long have you been here?
6 years. That private session he had with the counselor was yesterday morning or this morning? Today.
That's when she called me, because she thought my appointment was for 4:45, but since I had to go pick up Sam anyway, instead of taking him to my house, I called Jen, and I said, you know what, I'll just stay with Sam at your house, and I'm gonna get my appointment with the Zoom with the attorney at 3, from 3 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to go to my house, just, come straight home. She lives here by Edison High School. Oh my God, I just lost my place. Oh, so she texted me. No, she called me and I didn't answer because I was on the Zoom with him. Then she texted me and said, I need to talk to you, so call me when you're done. And then I told my attorney, I said, "No, that's really odd that Miriam is texting me that she needs to talk to me because I don't have any sessions with her, and she had her session with James this morning." And he then said, "Do you mind if I get on the phone with me?" So then they were both talking and how concerned she is about, because she already had told me yesterday she wasn't, you're in danger. You need to get a restraining order. And I kind of just said, let me get my ducks lined up, whatever. But then he spoke to her this morning, and she's really concerned, and she's like, she even told the attorney, like, I don't even think she should go home at this point, because at any little argument, for example, I didn't tell him I was going to stay at Sam's. Sam is 19 years old. He's autistic, nonverbal. He's like a 3-year-old.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on the phone with I called the AP. He's good with that. So we're gonna call a judge now. That's it. Thanks.
So he's like a 3-year-old. I've known him since he was 4. He doesn't talk, so he communicates either via iPad or he tries to spell or write out what he wants to say to me.
Hmm.
And she's like, "Now what if James thinks she's cheating? And she could get home so hard, something could happen." And I'm like, "No, that's not going to happen." She goes, "Isabel, what is wrong with you?" I said, "Because I don't think he's going to do anything just because I was out of the house." But she's like, "Based on the conversations I've had with him, he's willing to do anything. He told you on Sunday, why don't you kill yourself to save me some time and prevent me from doing what needs to be done? Why don't you just kill yourself?" Like, who says that to their wife?
I unfortunately don't think he sees you as his wife. He sees you as an obstacle or an object. Yep.
The obstacle to the divorce is now he has to divide half of the assets,
Yeah.
and there might be alimony at stake. And where's all of his thousands of dollars a month going when he has all of these injections to do, and whatever science he's working on? Maybe that's what's throwing his heart out of rhythm. Maybe that's what's causing all of these health issues. He doesn't even know where he's getting this. Oh, it's from a legal source. Like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, at this point, I need to start taking care of me, because I haven't been well. So one of the reasons I'm always helping everybody else.
Excuse me one second. Hey, it's a Solon. I just submitted a complaint for review if you could. Thank you. Palekia is the last name. Thanks. Just waiting for the lieutenant to sign off on that, and then we'll get on the phone with the judge, okay? That's all. Thank you. All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, good evening, Your Honor. It's Officer Sullivan with the Addison Police Department. How are you? I have a DVTRO application as well as a complaint that I just submitted. So the victim is Isabella Palecchia. Isabel Palecchia. She states that she's been the victim of domestic violence over the last 11 years with her husband. She's had, I believe, 2 restraining orders in the past that have been dismissed. However, more recently, he's been very much more verbally aggressive towards her, making terroristic threats. Some of those, I just noted some of them down here. Stated that he would do whatever needed to avoid alimony, even if he tried to kill her, that the police wouldn't arrest him. He made remarks about whichever judge would issue the restraining order should be concerned. And I'm quoting, "Watch your fucking back," he said to her several times. And then as well as so they have a marriage counselor that they both see. During an independent session with that counselor this morning, the defendant allegedly made some statements to the counselor about every time he thinks about divorce, he thinks of killing either himself, the victim, or other people. I've been able to review some snippets of audio. She has several, seems like at least a couple of hours worth of audio recording during arguments and statements that he made. She was able to provide some of those to me. I didn't hear anything as a direct "I will kill you" type of threat, but you can definitely understand the direction he's coming from, and the victim perceives it as a threat to her safety. I do have her here present with me if you'd like to speak with her. Say that again, please. Sure. Yes, I can. CCH, I don't have in front of me. They do have the 2 previous restraining orders which were issued against him. His personal CCH, I don't have in front of me. Sure, I'll place you on speaker. Hi, Your Honor, she can hear you.
Hi, my name is Judge Dedia. I'm going to swear you in and take your testimony. Can you raise your right hand?
Christ.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you state your full name for me?
Isabel Plecchio?
Okay, so what's happening right now is you're applying for a temporary restraining order. If I grant it, it's effective immediately and it remains in effect until you go to Superior Court and you have a full hearing. If I deny it, you have the right to an immediate appeal by the on-call Superior Court judge, okay? So who are you making this application for a restraining order against?
James Plecchio.
And what is his relationship to you?
He's my husband.
Does he live with you?
Yes.
And who else lives with you at that address?
My son and my cousin, my aunt's son. He's only 24 years old.
Sorry. How old is your son?
My son's 23. Justin
Okay.
lives with me. He's 24. My daughter's 19, but she's currently in Tampa at USF in college. She just started her first year.
Okay. So, Justin, you're 23-year-old?
No, Anthony's 23. He's my son.
Oh, sorry. Anthony, 23, and then you have a daughter, but she's in Florida, right?
Yes, she's at college.
Okay, and then who else lives with you at home?
Justin, he's my cousin. He's 24 years old.
24?
Yeah, he's been staying with us for a while now.
Okay. All right. Now, this child, Anthony, is he a child you have in common with the defendant?
No, he's from a previous relationship, previous marriage.
Got it. All right, so tell me what happened. Why are you applying for a restraining order?
I've had many incidents of abuse going on over the years. 2 of them were pretty serious where damage was done to, one was done to me, one was done to property, a vehicle that I was driving as I was attempting to leave the house. The other abuse, it's just throwing mugs, grabbing me. So I don't report that because there's really I just feel like there's nothing that could be done. He's always threatening me of what would happen if I filed a restraining order or if I filed for divorce. He did yesterday. Snippets of that were played. He did talk to our counselor this morning. Actually, so after my conversation with him, my argument with him yesterday, I texted Miriam. She said that I need to file a restraining order yesterday. And I said, well, I need to contact an attorney. I need to, a high conflict attorney, which I actually retained this afternoon. That's when we had our Zoom. She was also on the phone with the attorney. She requested to speak to him because she's going to be filing a complaint against James based on what he has told her, which she said was very dangerous. And that's that. I mean, I've had several. I'm going to kill you, I'm going to hurt you, watch your back. If, your kids need to watch their backs. I'm just afraid, like, at this point.
He has made threats against Anthony?
Not yesterday, but he has in the past. In the past, he says that he would fake, he would make up stories just to get Anthony out of the house and get a restraining order on him. He has said he would blow up the house. He would burn down the house with me and the kids in it. But this didn't happen yesterday.
Mm-hmm. These are all things he said in the past.
Right. And it seems like his behavior is just getting worse and worse as the years go by. So I don't know if it's as I start standing up for myself, it's getting worse. Because he sees that I'm not as compliant to his needs, I guess. So I'm working with a counselor right now on being more independent and self-esteem, and maybe that's why I tolerated so much abuse throughout the years. But I'm done. Like, I actually retained an attorney. I am filing for divorce. He did say, so 3 years ago, I think it was 22, when I got the restraining order, James, the very next day, he seized all accounts. He took all the money out. And he called our 401k, our investments, and he froze everything. So he left me with $0.
Mm-hmm.
And the attorney said, I wrote it down. He said, make sure you write this down. Ask the judge if she could grant you to maintain the financial status quo on the restraining order so that tomorrow he doesn't go and just do what he did a few years ago. And that's not.
Okay.
Because officer here heard he's willing to do anything to destroy me just because I went out at the match, and I have been. I've just been so afraid to get out of it. I've been really, it's just.
Okay. So you filed for 2 restraining orders in the past, one in 2022, when was the other one?
2015, he shattered my face. I had a 5-hour surgery. I have titanium. I have a titanium implant. You can actually see the screws on my eyebrow. A buccal orbit floor. Shattered cheekbone that had to get implanted. And he said, so we were just married 2 months. He said he blacked out, didn't realize it was me, He blamed that on his Asperger's, and I was, at the time, naive. I took his word for granted. He never physically hurt me again. Up until a few years ago, we got into an argument. I was to leave the house, and he ran after me. When I got in the car, he kicked the car door, and he dented. And luckily, I didn't have the window open because he would have punched me or grabbed me out of the car. God knows what would have happened. Every time I mention divorce or that if we're better off, it's for the best of both of us, this is what happens. He gets very irate. Like either he wants to continue to abuse me, or either he has what he has, or I'm not going to be able to live a normal life.
Mm-hmm. What happened to the 2022 restraining order?
It didn't get dismissed the first time. We had to come back a second time. There were stipulations where he said he would go counseling and he would get put on medication if needed. And those were the terms. And if these things don't happen, then Isabel could always come back and refile the restraining order. He said he was doing other things to work. So we went home. He was doing other things to work things out, like taking up bodybuilding and exercising more, going for walks, and that he wouldn't need medication. So it seems like he will manipulate the system just to get his foot back in the door. My fear of dropping this one, which is not going to happen, I've already been told by the attorney and by the counselor, if I drop this restraining order, he will kill me. There will be no next time. So this has to be permanent. I don't know if we can do it permanent
Do you
now.
know if he owns any weapons?
I don't think he does.
He's never threatened to use a weapon against you?
No. He said he could break me in half with one hand. He's all muscle. He threatens, like he told me yesterday, Officer Heard, if the cops were to go to the house to get him for the restraining order, that the cops would have to kill him. I don't know what that means. Is he going to put up a fight?
Are you currently working?
I work pretty much part-time. I'm self-employed because I do everything in the house. Like, he doesn't lift a finger, so I have, a big
So are you
house.
relying on him for any sort of monetary
Yeah,
support?
he didn't really want, he actually suggested that I should work from home because the kids were younger. We had 3 dogs at the time. Just too much cleaning because the shepherd requires a lot of maintenance. The house requires a lot of maintenance because of the German shepherd. So he said, I make more than enough money. Why don't you just, work from home, do something, and the house will be taken care of.
So again, do you rely on him for any monetary support?
Yes. All monetary support, basically. So he always threatens me with finances.
But you have access to your bank account.
We have joint bank accounts.
You have a joint bank account that you do have access to?
Right now, yes. Tomorrow, I might not.
Okay.
Last time, when I filed a restraining order, he emptied out all of the accounts and he froze our investments. So I wouldn't have access to any.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
No, aside from maintaining the narrow status quo, where he would be violating, and the attorney, his name was Stephen Kaplan, he's out of Colts Neck. Miss Miriam Silverman, she's our counselor. She said she would also be filing a complaint with the police because she has to. It's just due diligence. I guess because they are counselors, they have to report it. She said if you guys also needed to contact her, that you can, or I can give you the number, or she could contact Edison Township because she's based out of Edison Township.
Understood. Thank you.
And she's willing to testify in court.
Understood. Thank you. All right. Let me speak to the officer. Thank you.
There you go. Okay. Okay. Got it. No, it's almost, it was done. I was just adding those last couple of things, but it just crashed on me. So hopefully it's not deleted. Try to log back in. Okay, it's still in there. It's not deleted. Yeah, I'm gonna update that now. I hadn't spoken to the AP at the time, but we're gonna be filing for terroristic threats and harassment, which you should have that in your bin already. Yes, ma'am.
Are we doing anything with the status quo?
See if I can pull it up on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll add that in there. I'm having an issue with the website. I don't want to keep you holding. Anthony, wait.
Yeah, where are you at?
Number 13. It says other relief for the plaintiff.
I can't get a hold of Anthony.
Yes, under Part 1 reliefs, number 13.
They need to go be secured right now.
But I just want to put that verbatim. Both parties shall maintain
Yeah, like put them here.
financial status quo.
One day, not gonna go whatever, just James is watching.
Financial.
James is watching TV in his office.
Okay.
Give him an idea of the door. Can you open the door and let them in? Thank you.
Specifically, no party shall withdraw more than $500 prior to what? To the
I need to pay my attorney.
the fine. Got it. Save. Okay, I added that in there.
Hold on a second. We're in the middle of construction. I still owe my contractor of the $40,010 left, and I have a $7,500 retainer for the attorney. So how's that
Your
going?
Honor, can I, she has a question. Can I just place you back on the phone for her?
Your Honor,
Yes.
we are in week 6 or 7 of our construction. It was 40,000. There's 10,000 pending to give to the contractor because they haven't finalized the construction. And I'm gonna need 7,500 for the retainer.
You're gonna have to wait
Okay.
7 to 10 business days.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna have a final restraining order hearing in the next 7 to 10 days. So you can tell your contractor to just give you a little bit of time.
Yeah, again, they're not gonna be ready. They're not gonna be done with everything until after Thanksgiving.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so I just added prior incidents of assault in which the plaintiff suffered serious bodily injury requiring multiple surgeries. Got the financial in there, and then I'm just going to add Anthony into no contact. All right. So once I get that in there, should that be covering everything? All right, and like I said, you have the complaint for the terroristic threats and harassment as well. Perfect. I appreciate your time. Have a good night. What is Anthony's full name?
Anthony Keanu, Keanu,
K-A-N-U.
Sansano, Sansano.
Date of birth?
1/31/02.
I'm going to leave it out of here because he's getting a copy of this, so I'm just going to put as minimal information. Okay, all right, so what's going to be listed, just to keep you in the loop, we added Anthony. He's going to have the same restrictions, can't contact Anthony for any reason, no phone calls, none of that. I'll get more into detail about that in a second. As far as what you had mentioned with the status quo, forgive me, I'm not really sure about all that stuff. But
This meaning he can't just empty all the accounts and be like, you're on your own.
so she had me add this in here. Both parties shall maintain financial status quo. Specifically, no party shall withdraw more than $500 prior to the final FRO hearing. All right. What else? And that was it. Okay. Save.
And that's for many accounts, investments,
Right.
banks. Because he could say, well, that means the bank, but what about the investment? I could just pull out 50,000. So I don't know if you want to.
I'm not going to reword any of that. It's
I know, but James could, again, he could manipulate the system. And that's what Stephen Kaplan, the attorney, was very concerned about. Do you have kids?
I do. I have 2 girls,
How long?
2.5 and 4 months. Yeah. All right. So restraining order is finished. Let me print that out. Okay.
Hello?
Here's your copy. Let me just go get those prints and I'll be right back. is Anthony home?
Anthony's home, but he gets up at 5 because he coaches hockey.
What about your cousin?
Justin is, yeah, he should be home.
Okay,
'cause he
so-
said- I
so-
said secure the dogs. James, because I have cameras, is in his office with headphones watching TV. Open the door.
Is there any way to have them leave the house when we go over there, just to run out to the gas station or something like that? Do you think he would? Just based on his statements, I don't. In case he tries to fight us or do whatever, I'd rather have nobody else in the house.
Yeah, you do whatever you have to do to him because you don't know what he did to me.
Do you think we could?
Anthony's probably sleeping. Let me call Justin.
And you're just gonna stay the night by your friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Justin's home also. Are you home? Okay. The officers, I saw a patient, she spoke to me. They would prefer if you and Anthony were not home because there might be an altercation. And it's best that you guys aren't there.
Okay, so let me just get. I'm literally going to.
So you said
wake him up and get him in the house.
preferably make sure the dogs are in your bed, in Alyssa's room, yeah, in the room you're staying at, in Alyssa's room.
I got you. Alright, let me just. I'm literally going to grab.
And I have cameras.
Is he gonna be
Justin.
picking up on that? Do you think he's gonna see that they're leaving and?
No,
No?
because the kids are always in and out.
Okay.
Anthony has hockey games at 10 o'clock at night, at Woodbridge.
All right. If you guys can just stay available.
Well, you need to be there until you open the door.
You have a key for the house?
So stay there until the cops get there.
Yeah, because we never lock the doors. We don't even have keys for the house.
Okay, so just wake up and stay there until the cops get there. Once the cops get there, leave.
It's best.
But do I leave before the cops get there or after the cops get there?
What time are you gonna be home?
I'll be home in like 5 minutes.
All right. So you can go home, do your thing. Just
'cause I live
grab whatever
here.
you need. We're not gonna be there more than hopefully 15 minutes or so. We'll just keep your phone available. She'll give you a text or a call to let you know, like 5-minute heads up, and then just try to get out of there at that point.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
2 C's.
I'll correct it. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna head there right now.
Yeah, make sure the dogs are both either in your room, Alyssa's room, or outside.
I'm gonna put them in my.
Yeah, just put them in the room. They're going to be barking at us tomorrow.
All right, I'll call you. I'll shoot you a text.
Okay, all right. Both our names misspelled, or just his? Doesn't matter.
For this purpose, it doesn't. I'm gonna correct it though.
Because I don't want to say, it's not legal, it's
No,
not.
it's yeah.
They said, I am.
Okay, you have your coffee, you got everything else you need. I guess since you're not going to be staying there tonight,
I might go tonight.
Okay, how do-
Just not now. I don't want to be there.
if this guy doesn't want to open the door for us, how can we get in? You don't have a key, you said?
We don't ever lock our doors. Justin's gonna be home. Anthony, so you could just walk in.
All right.
So you walk up the steps, make a right, all the way down to the right-hand side is his office. So the first office is mine. It's full with stuff. Like I said, I'm in the road construction, so everything's in my office. His office. Across from the office is our
You said
bedroom.
upstairs all the way to the right?
Yeah, that's his office, our bedroom.
That's probably where he'll be.
I can tell you where he's at right now. He's in his office.
Okay.
Watching TV. With his headphones on because he can't hear anything.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, you're good to head out. I'll walk you to the front door. Just please keep your phone available in case we need to reach out to you for any reason.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I even told Jen, I can't even drop this one even if I want to.
Yeah, I mean,
Because the next time
I
he will
wouldn't.
kill me. There will be no fight. There will be no, you know what, I'm going to call the cops.
Yeah.
He's going to kill me.
You'll get notified as well once he's out of the county. Unfortunately, you won't be staying there too long.
Oh,
We're going straight there. Yeah, we're gonna bring him here, book him, and then he's going straight to the county.
I don't think he's ever been around.
Well, it's gonna be a fun experience for him. We don't exactly take threats to kill somebody very lightly, so.
No, we don't.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Just do whatever you need to do for now. Just keep your phone available. We'll reach out to you when we're over. Thank you.